Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda McCarthy, the sports dietitian with Children's Hospital Sports Medicine Center. And I'm here as part of your speaker series with the Healthy Huddle to talk about some healthy lunch ideas. So today we're going to be building what I like to call a snack box, specifically a hummus box. So we're going to use a variety of different ingredients, but our main ingredient is going to be our hummus. So this hummus is just your traditional garlic-based hummus. Hummus is going to be part of your protein in this recipe. So since it is based with chickpeas, that chickpea protein is going to be what's giving you some protein for recovery and muscle building, bone building, all of those important things in your body. So whenever we're building a plate, our protein component of our plate is going to cover about a quarter of our plate. So we're going to use a pretty generous amount of hummus because that's contributing quite a bit of nutrition for this meal. I also have a couple hard-boiled eggs here that we're going to add to the meal as well to add some extra protein. So I'm actually going to leave these on the side of the plate, but those are going to contribute to our protein for the meal. Now, as far as carbohydrate goes, if you've watched these talks before, you know the carbohydrate portion of your plate is going to be somewhere between a quarter and a half of our plate. So the more you're training or the taller you all are as an athlete, the more carbohydrate you're going to need. We're using pita chips today to go with our hummus. I love pita chips because of the crunch they provide. These pita chips are a white flour pita chip. And so again, if you've heard in other talks, we know that half of our grains are recommended to be whole grains. So for you choosing to use a white flour pita chip and we choose to have spaghetti later on in the evening, then it would be ideal to choose a whole wheat spaghetti in that situation so that we're getting good balance from our grains. So our pita chips should cover anywhere, like I said, from about a quarter to half of our plate. We've got a good amount of hummus, so we're going to put a good amount of pita chips on there as well. Our pita chips are providing good sources of B vitamins as well as a good source of carbohydrate, which is the main energy source for most athletes when they are practicing or competing. So we've got our protein piece, we've got our carbohydrates on our plate. The last piece that we need is our color. So our color that we're having today is going to be cucumber and then grape tomatoes. So we'll just slice up our cucumber into some relatively thin slices. What I like about cucumber is it's a really hydrating vegetable. So it's got a lot of water in it. They're pretty simple to eat, I feel like, and it can add to your hydration. So the color portion of our plate is going to be the rest of our plate, which is going to be somewhere between a quarter and a half of that plate, just depending on how much pita chips you added. So we'll add our tomatoes onto our plate as well. You can see we're getting a really nice and full plate here. But what I like about this dish is literally everything we're putting on the plate, you can dip in the hummus. So it's a really nice snacking dish because you can dip everything into that hummus and get really good flavors overall. So this is one of the fastest lunch options that I have. So I hope you guys really like this dish. If you have questions for me, you can reach out to me at sportsnutrition@childrenscolorado.org. And I hope you enjoy your hummus box.